Hello people, it's me, Godzi, and I decided at long last I want to start doing some tier list videos, because I've been wanting to for months and never really decided to, until right now when I decided, fuck it, I want more of my shitty opinions on the internet, and there's no better time to do that than right now. So yeah, we're gonna be ranking in a tier list all 151 of the original Pokemon. I will probably do this with the other generations at some point, but yeah, I'm gonna try not to make this video too fucking long, because there's 151 of these guys, like I fucking said, so it could take a long time. It could, if I really wanted it to, but I don't want it to take a very long time. I would rather it not take very long. Like, if I can keep myself to like 30 minutes, that'd be cool, because some of these I don't really have much to say about. I grew up on generations 3 and 4, specifically, so I've always kind of viewed the Generation 1 Pokemon as, like, the boomers, you know? But, yeah, woohoo, alright, I guess we will just go in order rather than try to fucking go like, okay, who's my least favorite? No, we're just gonna go like this. I'm gonna preemptively make a F tier just cause. Oh, shit, I changed D to F. That's not what I meant to do. I do not use this website very often, in case that's not obvious, but what? Or probably that. Sure. Alright. There we go. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna need, like, a double S tier. Because a lot of my, like, favorite overall Pokemon aren't from Gen 1, but there's some, actually, no, there is one that I forgot about, who's an absolute fucking baller in this generation. But, yeah, we're gonna go in order, starting from Bulbasaur, who's, like, I don't care for the Gen 1 starters that much, frankly. Again, I grew up on Gen 3 and 4, so I never really had to choose between these three. Fuck, ever? Outside of that one, like, Gen 6 gift Pokemon? Because the only, like, Kanto adventure I've had in Pokemon was Let's Go Eevee, where you obviously start with an Eevee, you don't get a choice, and fucking Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which is a post-game. I've never played the Gen 1 games. I've never played Fire Red and Leaf Green. So yeah, it's a bit of a toughie. I guess B for Bulbasaur. Ivysaur. I like Ivysaur a little bit more, and by the way, the tiers are gonna be ordered. Purely because of Smash Bros. Ivysaur is fun in Smash. I'm not very good as him. But I do enjoy playing as him, and I don't like Venusaur that much. I think he's kind of ugly. I like the big flower. I like the idea of a grass dinosaur, because I believe that is what, you know, the Bulbasaur line's supposed to be, more dinosaur than whatever the fuck kind of, like, quadruped goblin most people seem to think he is. I don't know what you would think soar means, but whatever. Charmander is, like, in the same case, but a little worse. I don't really like him that much. I don't like Charmeleon. Charmeleon's also kind of ugly, but I do like him more than Venusaur. Plus Charmander's kind of bad. Charizard's, he's also in Smash. I don't like him as much as Ivysaur. And Bulbasaur's cuter, so we'll put him there. He definitely feels like the weakest of the three Pokemon trainer Pokemon in Smash Bros, though, so yeah, I just don't really care for him that much. As for the Squirtle line, Squirtle's probably top of B as far as this goes. He's kind of cute. I do not understand why people think Squirtle is supposed to be a squirrel turtle. It obviously means squirt turtle. I've thought about a lot of Pokemon name etymology. So, yeah, I can't put my finger on Venusaur. My best guess is Venus flytrap dinosaur, but that is not a Venus flytrap on his back, and we have a Venus flytrap Pokemon in Carnivine, who is obviously Carnivore Vine. It's that easy. But yeah, Wartortle's fucking. I kind of like the wings on his head. He'll go on C. And Blastoise, there. All right, Caterpie is kind of cute, but early game Pokemon annoy me. Metapod is the funny meme, yeah, because Dick used Harden or whatever. But I don't like Metapod really much. I think he's boring. As far as Cocoon Pokemon go, I do not like him very much. And Butterfree is a butterfly. I feel like a big problem with a lot of the Generation 1 Pokemon is that they are just animals. So many of them. The best ones are the ones that do divert a lot from being animals. But, again, most of them are just animals. But we'll get to some good ones eventually. Weedle, I like a little bit more than Caterpie, but not enough to be an A. Kakuna, though. I don't know if this is intentional, and I don't know if you can see my mouse, but you see the little knob under his actual head, and then the next longer knob under that, it's always looked like a tie to me. I've always seen Kakuna as, like, a rather formal, cocoon. It's always looked kind of funny to me, and that's why it's an A. And Beedrill's cool. That's about it. Do I like him more than Kakuna? Not really. Kakuna actually, like, really speaks to me, so Kakuna's going above Beedrill. Pidgey is a bird, but I do like birds more than butterflies. I'll put him there. Pidgeotto is a more boring version of Pidgeot, who is a bird. Rattata is a mouse. Or, I guess, more specifically, a rat. But at least he Urple. Raticate is just a bigger rat. Oh, fuck yeah, we got the funny. We got the funny alarm going off. Fuck yeah. Second time this has happened in a video. I live within range of a fire department. It only blares twice, so yeah, prepare, and there it goes. All right. My voice should still drown it out quite a bit, I hope. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, Spearow is a cooler looking bird, but not by much. And Fearow is like more what I mean with later generations looking a little less like just straight up animals. So I'm gonna put it like here. It's not A tier, but it's above Weedle and Caterpie, that's for sure. I guess a lot of this design philosophy is due to the fact that a lot of the Generation 1 Pokemon are very jagged in design, and later generations, they're more curved. So, yeah, Ekans is a snake, but at least he Urple. I like him more than Rattata. And Arbok is a kind of cool looking Cobra who's also Urple. I'll put him above Charizard. Pikachu's Pikachu. I mean, it's like, whatever. Top of the list so far, just cause I like Raichu more. I do not care. Raichu is cooler than Pikachu. Pikachu being the mascot is a massive L. It should have been Raichu. But, whatever. Sandshrew like, okay. He actually looks like a Pokemon rather than an animal. Just an animal drawn in an anime art style, so I'll put him, like, above Squirtle. Sandslash is kind of cool, though, so I'm gonna put him there. And then we get to, like, some really fucking weird ones. I never understood the point of the Nidorans. Like, I don't even think they're that strong. By the way, this is all based on my personal opinion rather than, like, strength. Because if we were going off of strength, then, like, Pidgeot would be an A. Raichu would probably be an S alongside, like, Venusaur. Is Charizard that strong of a Pokemon? I don't know. But, yeah, this is all based on my personal opinion. I do not like most of the Nidos. At all. Actually, I do not like any of them. They're not F, but I do not like any of them in any particular order, so they're going on all at the bottom so far. they just don't speak to me. I don't care for them at all. So beyond that, Clefairy. Clefairy's top of the list so far. Clefairy's a funny little... Actually, Metronome. It's S. I don't care. Clefairy's a funny little dorky fairy thing. I do not know the origin of its name as much. Obviously fairy, but I don't know what clef means. Like, clef? Like a fucking... like music? But it's not very musical, at least compared to like Jigglypuff, but that might just be more of the anime. Clefable's definitely a step down though, in terms of design. Top of B. It's a good Pokemon. I used one in Let's Go Eevee and it proved to be very, very reliable, at least from what I remember. I could be wrong. Maybe it always got in my fucking way. I do tend to use like weird ass teams, which if I ever do a fucking Let's Play of Omega Ruby, you're gonna know exactly what I fucking mean by that. But yeah, Vulpix. Vulpix is cute. It'll go right below the funny cocoon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put Pikachu below to here. Yeah. Ninetales, I don't like it very much, honestly. I think it looks kind of boring. So I'm gonna put it, like, above the Nidos. Jigglypuff. Fucking baller. I love this little fucking shithead. Jigglypuff is probably the best Gen 1 Pokemon that I can think of off the top of my head. And looking at all this that we still have yet to rank. Oh, there's actually a siren outside. Anyways, I do not care about people's stove having a small fire and being too stupid to know how to use a fire extinguisher. Jigglypuff is fun as fucking smash. It's adorable. It's silly. It's a very funny little puffball. I wish it didn't evolve into this. Jesus fucking Christ. Get out of here. In fact, D. I do not like Wigglytuff at all. Wigglytuff is a fucking silly design choice from Jigglypuff. In fact, it did not need to exist at all. I love Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, funny little ball thing. Wigglytuff, what? Okay, Zubat's going at top of A. For as annoying as this thing is, I've always liked its design. It's just, I don't know, it's just always looked like a flying shape with wings and ears and a mouth and those lines. It's just funny to me. Golbat's a classic. I'll put him right below Zubat. I love Golbat. Yeah, Oddish. It's a circle with grass. Fucking top of C. Gloom at least has more personality, but it's kind of gross, and who cares about Vileplume? Paris. Paris is a mushroom crab. It's kinda creative. Parasect is a bigger mushroom crab who looks fucking ugly. Venonat is a fluffy fly thing gnat, and he sucks. Venomoth is a moth, but I kinda like him. Diglett's the funny. I'm definitely going faster than I thought I would. It's funny how vapid Pokemon opinions can be. Like, everything's just a sentence. Diglett is a funny little guy, who I never really liked that much, so bottom of B. Dugtrio is 3 of them. You'd be surprised how much less I like them, actually. You'd be surprised how much less I like them when there's more of them. Meowth is going into S just because of the anime. Meowth's got class. He's got fucking class. In all honesty, if they do add another Pokemon character to Smash Bros. Ever, Meowth would probably be my second choice. Behind Mawile, who's my favorite Pokemon of all time. Just wait until the Gen 3 video if I decide to do more of these. I might not think this is very good in hindsight and it'll never see the light of day, but we'll see. I'm having fun so far. I do not like Persian. Persian is a big cat, but it's good enough to be better than that much. Psyduck. Psyduck a funny boy. He's not ass, but he's the funny boy. Golduck is, what the fuck is this thing? Mankey. I never liked Mankey, in all honesty. These two are fucking ugly looking and they're going at the bottom. They're kind of good in battle, but nah, they ugly. Growlithe is overrated. Arcanine is cooler looking than Growlithe, but still kind of overrated. Poliwag. Poliwag's underutilized and unremarkable. Poliwhirl is... Wasn't he supposed to be the mascot at one point? Like, if I remember correctly, they were trying to decide between Pikachu and Poliwhirl. Pikachu's definitely better at being a mascot than Poliwhirl, because Poliwhirl is unremarkable. Poliwrath did not need to exist. In fact, top of D. Abra. Abra D's nuts. I do not really like him that much. He's annoying. He's not very strong. He will go at the top of C. Kadabra looks funny. You can go right in front of Clefable. Alakazam is kind of overrated. I don't like him that much. Bottom of B. Machop is... I don't know. Fucking Machoke is... just some guy in a fucking Speedo. Machamp is... fuck. Please save my progress. Oh, thank God. I have a button on my mouse. Okay, that shouldn't have been playing audio. I have a button on my mouse that goes forward and back in pages, so that was rough. Machamp has 4 arms. Bellsprout. Bellsprout is a flower. Bottom of B. Weepinbell is silly looking. I feel comfortable with that. Victory Bell is the boy. I love this thing. I forget what it's actually based on. Like the fucking, I think it's called a pitcher plant. It's funny that they made a pitcher plant. It's funny that they made a pitcher plant Pokemon before they made a straight up Venus flytrap. I just think that's weird. And it's also funny that James, one of the best characters in all of media ever, got both a Victory Bell and a Carnivine over the course of his journeys. I kind of want to rewatch the Pokemon anime eventually, but I need to start fucking watching 2022 anime to eventually make my list. I think I've seen 3 shows. That's fun. Tentacool. I kind of like Tentacool. I'll admit it. I like the funny red spheres that look like a face going boom. I'll put it... Why the fuck Vulpix above them? Tentacruel, we'll just go there. Geodude, the funny rock man. He go top of B. Graveler is unremarkable. I do not care for him that much. He's a little better than these guys. Oh, he's definitely better than Wigglytuff, yeah. Golem just looks weird. There, I guess. Ponyta. Ponyta's a funny little fire horse. You can go there. Rapidash is a less cute fire horse. You can go there. Slowpoke, the funny. There's a lot of funny Pokemon in Gen 1. It feels like a lot of them were meant to be like cutesy little jokes. I don't know. Slowpoke can go like there. Actually... there. Slow Bro, I do not care for. It's silly looking. I like that. Magnemite, the magnet dude, who existed before the Steel type did. Which kinda nerfed him, but also kinda didn't. Steel is probably my favorite type. Cause like he went from having 1 or no weaknesses. I think he has Levitate, right? He had no weaknesses in Gen 1, so it did kinda nerf him, but buff him in a different way. I don't know. Weaknesses aren't everything it's all cracked up to be. I would say it got better with Steel because of the resistances to, like, fucking normal. Which is a good amount of stuff that you have in the early game, so... I'll put him top of B. He's fun. Magneton, going bottom of A just because I think it's really good. Farfetch'd. For someone, I am an enthusiast of single form Pokemon. I do not like Farfetch'd. And no, that's not because they made Surfetch'd eventually and Galarian Farfetch'd. As far as I care, those are different things. And by the way, regional forms would probably be in their own generational videos. I don't like Farfetch'd. It's silly looking. I don't like Doduo either. Yucky. You can go above the Nidos. I said above the Nidos. And Dodrio looks like a fucking rejected Pikmin boss. Seal. Seal's cute. Seal can go right there. I don't like Dugong as much, but it's still a B tier. It can go above Kadabra. Grimer! Oh boy, Grimer. You are gross looking. And I prefer your Alolan form. So you're going bottom of B. Muck is also going bottom of B. Shelter, I never really liked Shelter that much. The tongue feels like a little too much. I kind of wish it didn't have the tongue. So I'm putting him above Alakazam. I said above Alakazam, not Growlithe. Cloyster, the funny vagina Pokemon. I don't have much of a different opinion from. Ghastly, the funny ball. You know, there's a lot of ball-shaped Pokemon in Gen 1. I wonder why. Ghastly, he's okay. He can go there. Haunter, I don't like Haunter that much. His design's kind of weird. I don't know. He can go, like, below the Ma line. Gengar is just a slightly better Ghastly. I wish they had a better middle form. Middle form Pokemon are kind of awkward, though, so I get it. Onyx, the funny rock snake dick Pokemon. He can go there. Drowsy. I do not like either of these two. For obvious reasons. They kind of suck, they're rare, they're forgettable, and they're creepy looking. Krabby. Funny Crab. Kingler. Also funny Crab. They both go there. Voltorb. I don't like Voltorb that much. He's fine, but top of C, I guess. Electrode is insane. So he's a little better. Execute. I don't like Execute. I'ma be honest. I think I used to like Execute, but looking at him again and thinking about him more, I do not think I like Execute. He can go like above Slowbro. Exeggutor. I also don't like. Cubone. I guess Cubone has like the lore going for him. He's a little cute. I wish he was more visually interesting, but he can go there. He's fine. I enjoy him. Marowak, kind of the same deal. I like him a little bit more though, so above Geodude's fine. The Hitmons. I have always liked the Hitmons, and by the Hitmons, I mean specifically Hitmontop. These two are fine. Licky Tongue. Meh. Coughing. The coughing. He's funny. He bottom of A. Wheezing, I like a lot less. I like that spot. And in fact, I'm gonna put Coughing there. Oh wait, fucking. Yeah, definitely ahead of them. Are you kidding? Why is Seal between them? Below. Rhyhorn is very unremarkable. Not as unremarkable as all these guys, though. Yeah, I think they're fine. Rhydon, these nuts, is more interesting. I guess enough to be in B somewhere. Probably like there. I'm safe. I'm cool with that. Chansey. Chansey's... despite the fact that I used a Chansey and a Blissey, therefore, in Shining Pearl, I don't like Chansey that much. It's fun to use, but I don't like its design or concept all that much. It just has a lot of HP, and I feel like an asshole using it. Plus, it kind of fell short. I don't know. I think my Shining Pearl team wasn't as good as I hoped it would be. So I'm gonna put Chansey below Fearow. It's fine. Tangela is so fucking unremarkable. He can go definitely above the Polys. Are you kidding? Kangaskhan. Oh, great. The Mongolian kangaroo. I have no idea. Kangaskhan's another one of those weird single form Pokemon that are just completely forgettable, in my opinion. Better than Farfetch'd, though. Definitely better than the Polys. Better than Golduck. There, I guess. Horsey. It's a seahorse. You can go, I guess, above Oddish. Seadra is cooler. I like Seadra. I really like Seadra. Honestly, I think Seadra is better than Kingdra, even. In terms of its design and how much I like it. It can go between Kadabra and Clefable. Goldeen is a fish. It can go between Dugtrio and Ekans. Seaking is a grosser looking fish. I think Seaking looks kind of gross. Personally, you can go between Butterfree and Raticate. Staryu. I like its cry. I guess that's enough to put it, like, above Bulbasaur. Starmie I like a lot more. I think Starmie's got a really cool design, but probably not enough to break into A. I'm gonna put it below Magnemite. Mr. Mime. Now, it would be funny to put him in F, but I think his design's kind of charming. I don't like him that much, but probably like below the Hitmons, I guess. Scyther. Scyther's pretty rad. A tier? No. Above Marowak, yes. Jinx. I do not like Jinx. F tier? Yeah. I don't like Jinx that much. Electabuzz. Electabuzz is cool for the same reasons as Scyther. So, yeah, I guess above Onix, sure. Magmar. I don't like Magmar as much as those two, so I like that spot. Pinsir. I like Pinsir. For the same reasons as them. Now, these are what I mean by single form Pokemon that are remarkable. Sure, 3 of them got evolutions or pre-evolutions, being Magmar, Electabuzz, and Scyther, but Pinsir's still holding strong. I think he kind of became a lot more memorable because of Heracross next generation, but yeah. Tauros is very unremarkable. Yeah. Magikarp, the funny fish. I don't like him that much, but I guess there. Gyarados, kind of same thing. They go hand in hand. Magikarp hardly needs to exist. It just feels like that tired joke where it's like, oh my god, yep, this thing sucks, but it evolves into God. I don't know. Lapras is chill. Not chill enough to become one of my favorites, but I guess above Dugong. Ditto. I don't actually like Ditto that much. I'm gonna put him like there. Eevee. Eevee cutie. Eevee a cutie. Top of A. Not us. Vaporeon. Oh boy, the funny sex Pokemon. It's always seemed like one of the less interesting evolutions, though compared to its competition in this generation, let's be fucking real. Jolteon's probably the best of them, so I'll put him like there. But Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon, compared to literally all of the other evolutions, are boring. Genuinely. So, yeah, my favorites are Umbreon and Glaceon, so take that as you fucking will. I think they're cool looking. I also like Leafeon. Espeon's okay, Sylveon's okay. Porygon. As far as the Porygons go, I don't know whether to say I like it more or less than Porygon 2. But I like it more than... that much. Omastar, I actually really like most fossil Pokemon, and Ammonite is definitely up there. Lord Helix meme aside, which I've never heard anyone say in the last 5 years, yeah, I like that spot. And same with Omastar. Even if Omastar is a little weird looking, and I don't think people like him as much as Ammonite, I still like Omastar. Kabuto. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I guess I dropped him. Kinda in the same realm. It's hard to separate them. But I would probably say, yeah, that's a fair ranking between them. Aerodactyl's a little less interesting, but there. Snorlax, the big funny. I guess above Clefable. Okay, and now we're into the legendaries and also the Dratini line because they ordered this in a weird way in the Pokédex. Articuno is pretty cool. Probably my favorite of the 3 legendary birds. It's just got the coolest design in my opinion. I'll put it bottom of A. Actually, no, well, honestly, I kind of want to put Vulpix a little lower. I'm gonna put him above Cubone. I put him up there early because it's cute, but I never took it out of A, even though it totally should have. Zapdos is definitely a B tier Pokemon. I'm kind of feeling that. Moltres is a bird on fire who I don't care about that much more than Zapdos. Haha! Okay, Dratini. I don't like Dratini. Dratini's kind of cute, but like there. Dragonair, same thing. Dragonite, Barney, bottom of A. And then we have Mewtwo and Mew. Mewtwo is cool just because of Smash Bros. And his movie. Smash Bros. And the movie. He's never been that interesting in the games. I think that's enough to put him like below Kakuna, which is so funny to say. And Mew, top of B, ahead of Starmie. I think I'm fine with this. Yeah, this is about what I expected. There's a lot of middle of the road Pokemon in this generation. A good chunk that I don't really like, which is like D and below. And not very many that I do like. The A tiers are all pretty solid. I like all the A tiers well enough, but the S tiers are something else. In fact, I kind of want to put Clefairy in A instead. No, wait, because Metronome. Okay, it's too fun. I don't like it as much design-wise. In fact, here's a better idea. Fucking stop. Ah! Stop doing that. Boom, boom. There. That's better. That feels better. Because they're definitely a cut above Clefairy, but Clefairy's not A. So, gotta order it this way. Yeah. I apologize if this video was more or less heresy to you. I might do a generation a week. No, I'd have to do a little faster than that, right? If I want to get through all 8 generations before Scarlet and Violet. But to be fair, I might not play them at release, and I'd want to develop my fucking opinions on them. Plus, I know there's new Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus, so if I go too fast, I might spoil myself on some important Pokemon that exists in that game, though I don't think they added that many from what I heard. Oh well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Fuck, I did it again. So yeah, this tier list was Pokemon First Generation tier list maker. by Wicked Lobster? I would assume that's what that means. So, yeah, here's the list again. Let me get rid of that pop-up ad. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Goodbye.